In my last video, I talked about some of the real-world asset platforms that are going mainstream in 2026. This is a continuation, and as usual, it is not from the best to the list. I'm just listing, okay? First on my list is Polymath. Polymath was built on Polymesh. I think that name rings a bell. And Polymesh on its own was built specifically for regulated assets. Now, Polymath on its own helps institutions manage and issue compliance digital securities, and it doesn't run on a general purpose chain. It runs on Polymesh, like I mentioned earlier. In essence, yeah, that means that when the real estate or the firms or maybe any other user that wants to tokenize their assets wants to do it without worrying about the regulatory problems, they come to Polymath to do it. Coming up next is Tokeny. Tokeny is like an operating system for tokenized assets. Now, I said that because Tokeny helps institutions issue, distribute, and manage the tokenized assets while staying compliant across different blockchains. Tokeny on its own also works across different blockchains like Ethereum, Avalanche, Polygon. It doesn't need to fit itself into that place. It's already fit in there. Coming up next is Lofty AI. This is not a platform, a tokenization platform that works the way any other traditional platform is going to work. This actually is artificial intelligence that helps you or even educates you better about real estate. While it is, they help the investors and the digital managers make better decisions while or when they're trying to tokenize their assets on chain. Coming up next is T0. T0 has been here long enough to understand both the traditional tokenization and blockchain. Yeah, it's focused mainly on regulated issuance, regulated trading, and faster settlements. The next one is ADDX. This, I'm going to say, is focused mainly on access. Yeah, we're going to talk about access. It gives the accredited investors access to private their equity, private their credits, to hedge funds, and also the structured products. And they do this with smaller credits, and also they are being given liquidity from the secondary markets. The last but not the least is Kaleido, and this is an infrastructure for enterprises. Yeah, I can put it that way. It works that way. It's an infrastructure for enterprises. The banks, the government, the large institutions make use of Kaleido to launch and even manage their blockchain networks without worrying about the whole tech problems. No, we don't do that here. It handles identity, privacy, orchestration, integrity with the existing systems, and it also supports blockchains like Ethereum, Avalanche, Polygon, and the Hyperledger, and many more. Actually, I covered some platforms in my last video, and these are just small pieces of the same puzzle. I think you should do your own research as well, and if you want to do your own research, I use XYZ, RWA.xyz to do my research, and I also use the chain link and just Google and any other thing. But I'm going to stop listing from here so we can be able to move on to the next aspect. And also to mention on why I didn't make a post in the last 2 days. I've been down health wise, but thank God for stability, and hope you guys have a good one.